Mike Howell is a local character from Tor Point in Cornwall. He spends a lot of time in Plymouth and walks around as a lady. Over quite a few years from 2011, when he started cross-dressing, I've been recording him. And this is just after I met him, and he's talking about his book project.
Okay, this is Michael Howell's a watercolour artist, and I actually run a Tor Point Art Club, and I've actually got involved now very much in cross-dressing. It's not something I really wanted to do, to be honest with you. I was a SOS League footballer, boxer, table tennis player and all that. Just to give you a quick background, one day I woke up and I decided, as an artist, maybe I should write a book about cross-dressing, because we talk about equality of the sexes. And when I look at women having so much fun, I mean, their gorgeous dresses, and on a special sunny day, they look fantastic. So therefore I thought, well, maybe it's something I would like to do myself. Anyway, there's a big history behind it. I can't give it all to you, it's in my book. The book is called If It Can Happen, It Has Happened to Me. And I'll take a little excerpt from it now. Half the things in the world now I like. Everything in the world I like. But when you're equality in the sexes, you like everything. But when you're a man, you only like half the things. I thought, what can I do with this? And a load of cascade thoughts came flooding into my mind. Write a book, television programs, etc. My whole being became magnified. It gave me good feelings. That is why I carry on doing it despite the threatening behaviour and fear of being beaten up. I now appreciate the female and respect her much more. A lot of men would love to do what I do, but can't for fear of being labelled gay, transvestite, etc. Women have been cross-dressing for years, so the label transvestites applies to them too. When people abuse you, it is only a very small minority, and they don't even know you, so they are raging at the world. I could have woke up and wanted to climb Mount Everest, but I didn't. I only wanted to put a dress on, because I live on my own. If my wife lived with me, I would have had no need to do it, because it would not have been fair on her. My life would be complete if I had my wife at home. But the male side of me died without my wife. In a way, I have my wife with me all the time now. When I dress in a dress, it reminds me of my wife. And that is a great addictive love feeling. It is my way of coping, because my life has been turned 360 degrees and I've had to reinvent myself to keep motivated as an artist. Sometimes I have a million pictures in my head, but I can only paint one. Without the million pictures, I wouldn't paint none. The mind of an artist cannot be fully understood, even by the artists themselves. The creative inspiration, in other words, the thought processes, can be triggered by anything. From a flash of light, something that glitters, sparkles, feels, stimulates, touch, rough or smooth textures, colour, shape, and all this can be found on my feminine side. I don't mind the word cross-dressing, but when I put a dress on, it's a man's dress. When it's on a woman, it's a woman's dress. All I say to people, get over it and you'll have a lot more fun. The male is a dinosaur. The male would love to dress like I am. There are millions of men who dress in secret. All I say to those men is, go out and do it in the open. For the first month, you'll be absolutely terrified. I am talking here in the city centre of Plymouth with a great photographer, Chris Summerfield. He has promoted me in a way I couldn't imagine. I enjoy painting myself through makeup. One of my many inspirations is to paint with just makeup. A beautiful woman in a fantastic dress and letting it explode all over the surface of my painting. I call it a painting orgasm, just like sex. A lot of artists paint for this very reason. It brings good feelings into your body, but it lasts longer than sex. Now I smiled there, but it's absolutely true. Just as in sex, there is the build-up and inspiration, anticipation, excitement, thrill. Will the climax orgasm be better than the last one? The same can be said for painting, because when we are painting, we are always thinking the next picture is going to be the masterpiece. I find writing a different process. It is all or nothing. Writing comes to me in waves. It is a very big wave, then one thought follows another thought when you are writing. Some writers carry a notebook with them and write the thoughts down immediately. It comes into their head. Writers, we all sorts to record their thoughts for writing. Now, I've just gone on about that. This is my book. Now, this book consists of 30 pages at the moment. I'm going to have 100 pages of text, and there's going to be 100 pages of actual illustration, text, me in all guises, feminine and male, because I am male. As I said, I respect the female, but I'm all male. I have no problems with my sexuality. This is why I can do what I do.
Like, what do you hope to call the book?
If it can happen, it has happened to me.
You can find Mike Howell's series of videos on YouTube, and this has been a Chris Summerfield media production. You can contact me, sponsor me, support me through PayPal at christopher.summerfield@gmail.com. My work's about life and about people and who they are, and not being prejudiced or judgmental towards anybody.